Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of my trailer collection. My name is Yves. Thank you very much for tuning in. And you all know the rules, 10 trailers. And in today's lot, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, which should amount to, I believe last episode was 220. So this will be 230 trailers so far. All right, so let's take a look. Oh man, it's so hot out. I'm sure you could see I'm sweating and so really hot out. So it's gonna be a hot summer, but you know, unfortunately, things are starting to slowly open up. But look, we'll just try to find ways to get out of the house, right? You know, social distance barbecues and social distance drinking sessions. All right, so I have 10 trailers. Let's start with the first one. This is Ghost from 1990. I had to make a label for it. Now, unfortunately, with this trailer, I ran this and it was in great condition. But for some reason, towards the end of the trailer, the last like maybe 10 seconds is cut off. It really sucks. It ruins the whole trailer because like the last 30 seconds of the trailer is like my favorite part. Great trailer. It's good to have Patrick Swayze and Demi Moore in your collection. Alright, let's see here. I have White House Down from 2013, one of the last 35mm film trailers to ever be made. Well, that's not true. I mean, they did make a Tenet and Birds of Prey trailer for, I believe, Joker. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood had a Tenet trailer. It depends on where you saw it. I like White House Down. Roland Emmerich is a pretty bad filmmaker, but he has some good ones, and White House Down is one of them. Right, next is The Losers from 10 years ago, which I think it was April of 2010. This was one of the last movies I ran on 35mm, were The Losers. Excuse me. If you remember, Jeffrey Dean Morgan, Chris Evans, Joel Silver produced it. It was an okay movie. Jason Patric was the best part of the film. He was the villain. All right, let's see here. Up next is from 1991, Hudson Hawk with Bruce Willis. I made a label for it. I ran this trailer. It's awesome. I believe I ran this. It's on my YouTube channel. You can find it along with the Ghost trailer. Let's see here. Oh, a 20-year-old trailer. This is Meet the Parents from 2000. Here's the label. I was an usher when we had this. This came out, I believe, Columbus Day weekend, and it was a huge hit. I just remember a lot of like old people went to see it, and their young families went to see it. It was really packed. We had 2 prints of it. Very funny film. Really awesome. Sequels were like, okay. Next is I have a Terminator 3 trailer, which I ran. Unfortunately, it's slightly damaged because I think the reel that it was on got wet, because this reel was in the trunk of my car. I'm so stupid to have done that, but it's still sort of playable. But here's the label for it. Terminator 3 from 2003. I believe I pulled this trailer from the Matrix Reloaded print. Yeah. Let's see here. Oh, this is a good one. Classic. This is Who Framed Roger Rabbit. I made a label for it. I love Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Really awesome movie. Very clever, very fun, very well made. From 1988. All right. I have, you know what, I'll save that one for last. Its 30th anniversary is actually coming up. This is from 2001. This is The Mummy. We had this. Not The Mummy. The Mummy Returns. This is The Mummy Returns. We had this at Movie Land. It was really busy when we had this, and it was really hot. It was the first weekend of May, and it was super hot out. I just remember being really crazy hot, and it was packed. Like, people ran to see this. When I was a projectionist, I ran the third one and nobody showed up to it. But they waited too long to make that. And it was a different director, which didn't really matter. They're both kind of subpar directors, Steven Sommers and Rob Cohen. Trailer number 9. This one also got damaged. It was on the same reel with the Terminator 3 due to some like water damage. But the trailer's still runnable. I ran this on at my job, like when we were open back, I think it was a few months ago. It has some damage. It's still runnable, but this is Paycheck from 2003. The Ben Affleck, John Woo movie. This came out Christmas Day, I remember. And I had a little in-joke on it called Pay Cut. I'd be like, what theater is Pay Cut going into? I know it's a bad joke, but I tried. Poor attempt at humor. Alright, final trailer for the evening. This is 30 years ago. Its anniversary is going to be in a few weeks. This is, I think, a few weeks, or like maybe a month. This is Andrew Dice Clay and the Adventures of Ford Fairlane. I believe I showed a Ford Fairlane trailer before, which actually had its label on it, but it was a shorter trailer. As you can see, this one's longer. So, but this is a very popular film, very classic. They can never make a movie like this anymore, due to, today's like kind of social and political climate. You can't make a movie like The Adventures of Ford Fairlane. So, I know the Blu-ray just went out of print, and I have a copy of it, but I wanted to get a new one before it went out of print. But I know my copy is fine, and I know some streaming services had it, but part of why I got this trailer, I had to get this in my collection, was because it was so controversial. I was like, man, I gotta get this movie. It's really a sign of the times. So, Ford Fairlane, really good film. It's not the greatest movie, but it's fun. So, alright, that's it for my trailer collection. Please let me know what you think in the comment section. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And thanks again for tuning in, and stay cool, everyone. It's really hot out. I think it's going to be a really hot summer. So, alright, this is an 80s Die Hard production. Later, everyone. Bye.